What if I told you that one of the most loved faces on Food Network nearly never made it to TV? What if I told you that the bold, spiky-haired woman who helped thousands of hopeless cooks become confident kitchen champs started her journey in a small, quiet town with nothing more than a big dream and a heart full of determination? Today, we're celebrating the life of Anne Burrell, a woman who didn't just teach people how to cook, but helped them believe in themselves. But have you ever wondered, what pushed Anne to commit her life to helping others succeed in the kitchen? What was it about her that made even the worst cooks feel like they had a chance? Let's take it back. It's 1969, in Cazenovia, New York. A baby girl is born. No one knows yet, but she'll grow up to be a chef millions will learn from, laugh with, and trust. Anne grew up in a warm, close-knit family. And like many kids, she found magic in the kitchen, not just in the food, but in the transformation. She would watch in wonder as her grandmother turned flour into bread, turning everyday ingredients into something amazing. Can you remember a moment from your childhood that sparked a passion deep inside you? For Anne, it was more than just cooking. It was watching something come to life from scratch. That spark stayed with her. She later went to Canisius College in Buffalo, but something didn't feel right. She knew she wanted something more. Ever felt that quiet nudge pulling you towards something different? Something no one around you understands? That was Anne. She bravely followed her heart to the Culinary Institute of America, a bold move that would shape her life forever. But Anne wasn't done. After graduating, she flew across the world to Italy, a country rich in food, flavor, and tradition. Imagine a young American girl, barely speaking Italian, working side by side with nonnas who had been cooking for generations. Now think about that kind of courage. Would you travel across the globe just to learn something better? Anne did. And it wasn't just education, it was transformation. When she returned to New York, she didn't walk into fame. She didn't land a TV deal overnight. Instead, she put on an apron and grinded in some of the toughest, most demanding kitchens in the city. If you ever wondered how she stayed so cool under pressure on TV, it's because she lived it. The chaos of dinner rushes, the stress of perfectionist head chefs, the long, tiring hours. That's where she shaped her tough love approach, a blend of honesty, discipline, and deep care. But how does someone go from working behind the scenes to becoming a household name? Anne knew that being a great chef wasn't enough. She had to become a great teacher. She spent years developing not just her cooking, but her way of explaining things. She made complex techniques easy to understand, even for people terrified of cooking. When Food Network found Anne, they didn't just find a skilled chef. They found someone special, someone who could teach, entertain, and inspire. In 2008, her show Secrets of a Restaurant Chef gave people a peek into the world of professional kitchens. Anne didn't just throw recipes at viewers. She showed them how to think like a chef. She gave them confidence. But her biggest breakthrough came in 2010 with Worst Cooks in America. Have you seen it? People who couldn't even boil water were brought on. Most people would laugh at them. Anne didn't. She saw potential. She saw people who were scared, insecure, unsure, and she treated them like diamonds in the rough. Have you ever had someone believe in you when you didn't believe in yourself? That's what Anne did for those contestants. She didn't sugarcoat their mistakes, but she never made them feel small. Every small win was celebrated. Every burned dish became a learning moment. And slowly, these worst cooks transformed into confident, capable home chefs, not because they were perfect, but because Anne believed in them. Over the years, Anne mentored hundreds of people on that show. But the truth is, she touched millions more through her books, her shows, and her energy. Her best-selling cookbook, Cook Like a Rock Star, is packed with her signature attitude, stories, and simple techniques that will make you feel like a pro in your own kitchen. Her second book, Own Your Kitchen, was a game changer too, packed with real kitchen wisdom and step-by-step guides. It's like Anne is right there beside you. If you want to take your cooking to the next level, even if you burn toast like a champ, click the link in the description to grab a copy of Anne Burrell's book. You'll laugh, learn, and maybe even surprise yourself. Because Anne always believed that you could cook. You just needed the right guide. Anne Burrell kept her personal life fairly private. Anne found love and companionship in her husband, Stuart Claxton. She also held strong bonds with her friends in the culinary world and stayed deeply connected to her family. But what made her give so much of herself? Why did she pour so much energy into helping others? Because for Anne, cooking was never just about the kitchen. It was about helping people see what they were capable of. It was about making people feel strong. She continued to host Worst Cooks in America well into the 2020s. She wrote cookbooks. She appeared on countless shows. And now, with a heavy heart, we say goodbye. Anne Burrell passed away on Tuesday morning, June 17th, 2025, at her Brooklyn home at the age of 55. Burrell's family confirmed her passing in a statement. No cause of death has been released. How do you measure the impact of someone like that? How do you count the number of people she helped believe in themselves? The internet is full of tributes, from fans, students, and chefs. Not just remembering a celebrity, but a mentor, a friend, a guide. Former contestants credit her with changing their lives. Viewers say her shows gave them confidence. Chefs praise her dedication. Families thank her for the meals she inspired. Anne Burrell didn't chase fame. She lifted others. In a world where many show off their skills, Anne used hers to reveal yours. So tonight, when you step into your kitchen, think of Anne. Cook something simple or try something new. And remember, you are more capable than you think. Rest in peace, Chef Anne Burrell. Your voice, your lessons, and your love for food live on in every home you touched and every heart you helped. What's your favorite memories about Anne Burrell and her show? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more inspiring videos. Until next time, stay blessed and safe.